Hi fellas. In the mid-1990s, McDonald's came up with a new concept for a burger. And I think they did this to try and attract more and more New Zealanders into their restaurants. They designed a thing called a Kiwi burger. And what it was meant to celebrate all the things that we as New Zealanders feel are very, very special. And I suppose in some cases unique to us. Now, of course, it wasn't particularly unique. It used pretty much exactly the same things that most other burgers have. But the way they sold it was very, very clever. They said that basically this is what it is to be a New Zealander, and these are some of the key ingredients. They had a big video campaign, a big advertising campaign, and I remember as a young kid going in, and we very proudly ordered the Kiwi burger, and it became a bit of an iconic thing for New Zealand for a while. Once you have a look at this, this is the video that came out for the Kiwi burger, I think in 1998.
Kiwis love hot balls, rugby balls, McDonald's, snapper schools, grilled beef, woolly fish, Ronald and raising beasts, chili bins, cricket wins, fasties, golf tees, silver ferns, carry trees. Kiwi burger, love one please.
With a slice of what is beetroot, 100% pure beef patty and an egg from Farmer Brown, it's the original Kiwi burger.
Swan rice, butterflies, mustard, fishing flies, hokey pokey, Maori haka, Kiwi burger, that's a taka.
Right, so you'd see in that video that they list a whole lot of different things that they feel is very New Zealand, and they name a whole lot of things in their advertising campaign. I remember the mats that they had, the placemats they would have when you would go and sit down and eat the Kiwi burger, had a whole range of things on it as well, and even the box itself had all sorts of things that we think are very, very special to be New Zealanders. In the actual burger itself, it basically just had egg and patties and beetroot and lettuce and tomato. Things that you wouldn't really say are uniquely New Zealand. And that's where you guys come in. For the final assessment in this particular topic, we will be looking at the background, the heritage of New Zealand, moving through into the culture of what we actually have now. We want you to design your own true Kiwi burger. And we think you can do a far better job than McDonald's did in the 1990s. You can be very creative in doing this. So it doesn't have to be one that can be edible. So you can add in things along the way that may not be foods. So they can be iconic things like a jandal, for instance. But what you do need to do is if you include things in this burger, you need to tell us why you've selected them. Why are they very, very much New Zealand iconic things? So your first task is to select 8 ingredients. All right, 8 ingredients, 8 things that are going to go into this burger. So of course, a burger with 8 different things in it is going to be pretty big. But again, we are being creative here. We're trying to actually design a real burger. Once you've selected those 8 ingredients, sorry, before we go there, you've got to think about those ingredients very carefully. So you've got to think, what kind of things are uniquely New Zealand? So for instance, you might go the jandal. You might have to find out a wee bit about the jandal, though, find out why that is a New Zealand thing. We all know that they're very popular in summer. Why? Why are they an iconic thing for New Zealand? Where do they come from? You might chuck in a pavlova, which is very debatable with Australia, whether or not we're the first ones to create it. Kiwi fruit. You might add in some patties that come from different areas of New Zealand. You might have a special type of sauce. You don't have to have things that would actually be edible in a burger itself. You're using your imagination to show and showcase the New Zealand culture. So once you've got those 8 different things, and try and be creative when you do that, your second task is to then lay them out in what we call an exploded diagram. So an exploded diagram looks a little bit like this. An exploded diagram is one where there are several parts and you spread them out so you can see each particular thing. So you're going to start your diagram of your burger with 2 buns. A burger always has the top and the bottom, okay? And then in the middle, you're going to add in these different features and you're going to draw them in as you go. And once you've done that, you're then, in the next part, you're going to say what each thing is and why you selected it. So you have to do this for 5 items within your burger. So you've got 8 there. We want you to pick the 5 best ones, and we want you to write down what is it, why did you pick it, and why is it special to New Zealand. Once you've done that, you've then got to try and sell your burger. And the final task is where you have to be quite creative. We've provided you with an outline of a box. Now, what you can do is you can use words and famous people and imagery and places, add that into that box to try and sell it. And that's where your burger would go. Now, you don't actually have to make the burger, but you've got the box there. And if you want to, once you've done that design on that box outline, you can cut that out if you've got the ability to do that and actually create the box itself. It'd be really, really cool to see what kind of ideas you have. So the box is designed to sell it. Now, if you're not that kind of person that wants to do the drawings and bring in pictures and stuff like that about New Zealand, then what you can do is you can create your own advertisement of your Kiwi burger. And again, you can have yourself speaking over top of it. You can even, if you want to, and you'll see there's a clip there later on, make your own burger yourself. Okay, so there's all sorts of scope when it comes to the advertising side of it about your burger. Again, at the end of the day, this is about you showing us what you can find out and what you understand about the New Zealand culture today. What things make us special and unique in the world. So get out there, design your burger. We look forward to seeing them. The due date is Monday the 18th of May. That hopefully will be the first day that we will coming back into school. So we look forward to seeing them then. And in the meantime, if you do have some spare time, get mum and dad involved. Why don't you have a crack at making your own burger? Video yourself making it. And if you want to be really daring, video yourself eating it as well. Guys, all the very best with this project. I hope you really get into it. Be creative. We look forward to seeing your ideas. Thank you.